Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Gutter. We're going to do the weekly comic book haul. Going to start out with something that may or may not be new this week. This is Doom #1, the second printing with the wraparound cover. Not quite sure when my LCS gets comics because it's not like on Thursday. So this popped up, might have been from last week, but it's the second print, really cool wraparound cover, so I grabbed that. Then I got the pen and ink version of Berserker Fallen Empire. And what this is the black and white artwork scaled down slightly so you see the whole edge of the page. And then the artist Rebecca Isaacs wrote some of her thoughts underneath each page. I thought it's kind of a cool thing. Like if you're an aspiring comic book artist, you could take a look at her thoughts about the process and composition and the choices she made. And maybe learn a little something. But in the meantime, it's also a very cool black and white version of this book. And I enjoyed the Berserker series quite a bit. Anansi Boys #2, which is Neil Gaiman's sort of modernization of some African folktales with some mortal and immortal characters in the modern times. Enjoying reading that. It's very, very different. And a little nuts, the House of Slaughter #25 came out for first time in a long time. This is an action-packed comic, so I was very happy to see that. So I love Something's Killing the Children, but I didn't catch that at the beginning, so I've been collecting House of Slaughter from the first issue, and I went a little nuts and I got all the covers that were the regular price. So there's 2 of them, probably the A and B, and then they did the mask cover, which I just think is really cool, and another version that is the Bloodstained variant. So these are just awesome. Like the Something is Killing the Children series, the House of Slaughter artwork has been outstanding throughout. And then part of Storm's Giant Return and part 6 of the Weapon Extraction, which is the Wolverine Deadpool little mini comic. This is Avengers #17 featuring Storm. And along with that is the J. Scott Campbell Disco Dazzler variant cover. A little dark, but it's a nice drawing. Dark meaning lit dark. Greg Weisman and Umberto Ramos continue with Spectacular Spider-Man #6. This is also part of the Weapon Extraction backup story with Deadpool and Wolverine. I did not get the B cover for that one. Daredevil #12 featuring a very possessed Kingpin and a very damaged Elektra / Daredevil. This is an interesting one. So it's Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood #1. So they've been doing these dark, really dark kind of horror-esque stories featuring characters like Darth Maul and Darth Vader, Carnage. This is the Spider-Man Black Suit version. And I wasn't quite sure how they were going to make these like dark stories about Spider-Man in the black costume. But in fact, the black costume is the symbiote. So that tends to be the theme amongst the short stories that compile each issue, and it works. So there's the regular cover, and then I picked up the Black Suit and Blood #1 Scottie Young variant, which is simultaneously cute and horrific. So there you go. And this is the Terry Dotson cover A for Gotham City Sirens #1, featuring Harley and Catwoman and Poison Ivy. And I also picked up a couple of the variants. There's some really nice covers. This one is the Catwoman variant with the cardstock cover, and this one I thought was great. I just love the expression. But Harley Quinn, the swimsuit variant, looks like I'm not quite sure. That's one of the hyenas maybe, but it doesn't look like it. But anyway, and then last with James Tynan's horror story set in my home state of Wisconsin, where all the best serial killers come from. We have the Deviant #7, part of A Christmas Story. Some dark stuff, but it's great. I highly recommend it if you haven't started reading this one. You could probably, well, I don't know if you can still pick it up because it's 7 months old, but it'll be in a trade soon enough. All right, everybody, that was my haul for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, keep your mind in the gutter.